Dun 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 dun. Gonna wait until some people show up because I didn't even promote Feedback Friday because we're busy in the studio. And I also have to fix my tripod. My little tripod. Ah, stay. Obey me. Hey Bill, hey Eric. How's it going, y'all? It's Friday. I got a job and I got things to do. So today, what's up, Jim Face? Diego. Bienvenido, amigo. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit this way. Hey, Brittany, happy Friday, everybody. So today's Feedback Friday is gonna be a little bit of everything. I'm bursting with excitement because I have so many things to show you guys. It's gonna be cray-cray. Crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Today hasn't been great for me, but I'm excited for today. You know what, Brittany? I'm sorry that today has not been good for you. From the bottom of my heart. Dovahkiin! Dovahkiin, welcome! Good to see you back, my friend. I'm just gonna give it a minute for people to join us. I have my healthy Coke Zero here today. It's not healthy, this is probably horrible for me, but I'm tired and I gotta keep the false energy going. While we're waiting for people to fill up in the chat, I'm going to get a couple tabs open so that I can put some cool links into descriptions below during the chat. All right, so Dovahkiin, here's the thing. You know, I'll upload the entire Feedback Friday, so make sure you watch it. That way you'll be caught up on all the ins and outs. Robert, welcome, my friend. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm gonna get you guys caught up on what's going on with all the games. We're gonna show you what's going on with the studio because tonight we are streaming a concert live. So I'll have a lot to talk about with that. But let me just want to also pull up some other details for you guys. We're live, Jake. Come say hi to everybody on Feedback Friday.
Hello.
There's Jake.
How's everyone doing?
You might know him as Giraffa.
I got my new D6 die.
You got a new D6? Show the crowd. That's awesome.
We stole it from the
D6.
I don't know where the 6 is. There it is.
Yes, yes.
New die.
So Jake, Jake's here.
Yeah.
Everybody else is not here yet.
Not yet.
But that's because we're doing a production tonight. It's gonna be big, big time. It's gonna be very bigly. Very
Setting
big.
up really.
Why can't I find my Feedback Friday live? There it is. I gotta, oops, hold on. I don't want to create a feedback loop. Feedback Friday live. All right, we got 10 people in the chat. That's good. I'm happy. We'll start the show in just a minute once I let all of the other forces know about our Feedback Friday. Today's Feedback Friday is a little late because Karafa and I and Jake spent the morning getting everything ready for the concert tonight, which basically involved gutting the studio. So actually, I'm going to take the camera mobile with y'all so that you can see the nice pile of equipment that we have going on, because it's going to be a crazy thing. Boom. Okay, wow, 13 people. Robert, thank you for your support. Actually, thank all of you guys for your support. it's been a crazy couple weeks. For those who don't know, we're a pretty big high school. There are 4,000 kids in this high school. And in May, towards the end of the semester, Dovahkeen, thanks for tuning in, brother. We'll see you on the next one. In May, at the end of the school year, it's crazy. All the activities and performing arts groups and sports have all their like end of the year games and concerts and banquets, and there's assemblies and graduation. It's just epic. And because here at LTTV, we are the authority on video, we film it all. So we have spent the last like 2 weeks just being crazy busy, you guys. Like, I think I've been working 6 days a week, and Krafa's probably been working 7 days a week. So we've been slammed, and we're getting caught up. So I wanted to tell you about this. So some of you guys who are fans of the channel, you might know Jack O'Brien, who's behind the scenes quite often directing D&D with high school students, and he's an amazing student. He was with us at GaryCon when we were the official live streaming crew for GaryCon for all of their celebrity live streams. And Jack does directing for D&D with high school students, but now he's also playing in the B team. So if you've seen red-haired Jack, that's who I'm talking about. So one of the things that Jack did this year, though, was start up a show called Jams with Jack. And basically we brought a band into the studio and recorded everything in like 4K, and it was amazing. Jack and the students worked together and did all the cool like rock show lighting and the sound and everything. It was amazing. So like a month and a half ago, Jack was like, what if we did like an epic end of the year concert with like 4 or 5 bands? Now, we could have done that in the studio, but logistically the problem is the studio is not very big, so we couldn't have a crowd. And I feel strongly that concerts, for the sake of the band, should have a crowd, because a crowd feeds the energy. So Brittany says, if all the camera people are playing the game, then who's going to record everything? There are more people behind the scenes than there are in front of the camera. Trust me. I have plenty of kids, and you guys will probably meet them in the summer sessions and in the fall when we start up season 4. But back to Jams with Jack. So long story short, we met up with an alumni of the high school who owns a live recording studio / performance space called The Jam Lab. I'm actually going to post it in the chat, the link, because you guys have to look at pictures of this place to truly appreciate how amazing it is. First of all, it's huge. It used to be an old auto body shop, so it's this massive building. And they have multiple studios, and they have a stage for live performance. So what's really cool is the owner of this, I just posted the link if you're live in the chat. It's thejamlab.net. So go over there while I'm talking to you in another tab and look at the pictures of this place. So the owner is Colin Peterick. So some of you older people might know his dad, Jim Peterick, who wrote, such notable songs as Eye of the Tiger, like Vehicle, Hold On Loosely, You Were With Me All the While, a bunch of songs. He wrote for Survivor, he wrote for Ides of March, he wrote songs for 38 Special and Night Ranger back in the 80s. So this is their place. The Petericks own the Jam Lab. So Colin, in addition to being an alum from the high school, he's much younger than I am. But he played in a band with me, in my band, Thick Six. So he was a drummer in my band. So anyway, long story short, we hook up with Colin. We pitched the idea of doing jams with Jack at the Jam Lab, and Colin absolutely loved it. So tonight, we're streaming this live. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to do it on my channel or if we're going to do it on the Jams with Jack channel that Jack just started up. That depends on whether or not YouTube is being cool. But in short, it's a very exciting thing. So we're going to have 5 bands. One of the bands is going to be Tony from D&D with high school students and a bunch of his friends playing some music. So you guys got to check that out. A few more bands that are really good Chicago area bands. And then the headlining band is Freakwilibrium, which is Luke Palisard's band. And you guys might have seen Luke Palisard playing guitar in the background of some of our Feedback Fridays. He's got like long curly brown hair. Really cool dude. So him and his brother Jake are in a band called Frequilibrium, and they're playing. So I'm really excited. This is what we're doing tonight, and we've been building towards this for a month and a half. So, which gets me to my point about the equipment. So I'm gonna go wireless for a second here, and hopefully be able to flip the camera without it being too shaky for you guys. But I'm gonna take you into the studio to see this epic setup. So there's Jake. So here we are. Karafa spent the entire morning breaking down the studio. So we have our Blackmagic recorder. We have the cameras, the studio cameras that we use. We have mountains of cables that we need, tripods, monopods, computers, intercom systems, monitors, and more cables. There's Jake and Karafa. Say hi. This is a rare glimpse into what the studio looks like when it's empty. So you guys notice this area. This is where we play D&D. This curtain's kind of the separating divider curtain. So typically you look, well, I guess you'd look this way. So this is the shelf of amazingness. That's right, all those donated books from all of you awesome fans. But you'd be looking back that way at me with the curtain down, and then the players sit on the table here. So, but this is the full studio. It's not very big. Here's the new LED lights that we've been using to add a lot of flair to the show. This is a bunch of equipment. Karafa recently reorganized and cleaned up everything. Here's the piano. The school was going to throw it out, but it works, so we took it, and Tony plays piano sometimes. Yes, Scott Marish, we have a stupid amount of cable. We have, Dave, how many hundreds of feet of cable would you say we have?
More than 1,600.
More than 1,600 feet of cable. Gaff tape,
Probably
more
closer to
cable.
3,000 feet.
Cable. Blackmagic cameras, Blackmagic recorder. Where's the switcher?
Right there.
It's in the gray box.
Switcher's in the gray box. So, and we even have a couple cameras to spare. See, there's a camera still. So anyway, that's all for tonight. Here's Albert and Ryan working on some videos. Oh, that's Vegas. There's Karafa in Vegas. Say hi, guys. We're live. Put the camera on Ryan. All right. So, so even though it's summer and summer school hasn't started, we're still hella busy. But it's going to be exciting, you guys. So one of the other big reasons why we're doing this at the Jam Lab is because the Jam Lab has that great stage, sound system, and lighting. So we're going to roll up there. The bands are going to load in, do sound checks, all that stuff. Totally professional concert environment. And we're going to be doing the whole thing live streamed. I don't know yet if it's going to be my channel or Jams with Jack, but I will post on the community tab here and on Twitter and Facebook. So if you're following me, stay tuned, because the information will be posted for where the live stream will be tonight, and it's going to be dope. Now, the live stream should be in 1080, but we're also recording all this stuff in 4K. So after the fact, Jack will go back and edit up and put together like basically each band's concert in 4K, which will be uploaded to the Jams with Jack YouTube page. So it'll be totally awesome. So that's kind of a summary of what we're doing production wise. Let me check in on the chat, because I know you guys are here and you're throwing questions and stuff, and I want to make sure I get to everybody. So let me look. All right. Oh, hey, Colin, what's up? Scott Marish is in the house. Robert's here. Dovahkiin was here. Jim's here. Brittany, Paddle, Goro. What's up, Goro? Are the bands playing together, or is it more of a battle of the bands? So interesting question. So each band has their own set, but we're gonna have kind of a mashup at the end. So Frequilibrium's gonna do their own set, but then we might have some special guests sit in for a song, including maybe even me. But we'll see. That depends. My primary focus tonight is just to be behind the scenes to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So we'll see. It should be fun though. Robert says, have been impressed with the quality of all the gaming sessions. In my high school time, initial steps were taken to start up a photo club. Yes, so we're very fortunate if you haven't figured it out. I mean, like I said, we're a very big high school. We have 4,000 students, but really our program is like 1%. I maybe have 40 active kids in my program that do all of this stuff. We produce well over 300 shows total, like live events, sports, performing arts, original shows, small things like commercials, how-to videos, music videos. So we're pretty prolific. We make a lot of stuff every year. Eric, I almost forgot these are high school students. The video and D&D play is so good. I think Wizards of the Coast should pick you up as officially sponsored game group. I'd be happy to do that. We have a pretty good relationship with Wizards. We worked with Greg Tito and Shelly Mazanoble doing Dragon Talk at GaryCon. They've been very kind to us. They've sent us a lot of like free stuff, some of which I've given away for giveaways, and more of which I'm going to give away. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away multiple giveaways. We're talking books, mini dice, stickers, special Wizards of the Coast collectible things. So I'm excited. T-shirts, whatever. But thank you, Eric. That's a great compliment. We work really hard, not just on the D&D shows, but like on everything we do. And like I said, it's a small group of kids that just bust their ass. I mean, they live here. For example, the people I just showed you that are editing, like they graduated. They don't have to be here, but they're working on stuff. So we're a tight-knit group, and we're always kind of hustling and working on stuff. Scott says, the Jam Lab looks great. It would be my dream to own a place like that. Yeah, me too, dude. Funny story is that when I was in the band with Colin, when they first purchased the building, and it was just like a crappy like auto body shop, there were like oil stains all over the concrete, wires hanging out, broken glass. We used to just jam there for practice for the band, and it was a dump. But they spent a lot of money renovating it and building it out, and it's an amazing place. So I'm hoping that if Jam Fest goes well, we will have multiple Jam Fests, like seasonally. So hopefully it'll be kind of an ongoing relationship, which is also great because it gives opportunities for smaller bands to have a really high quality performance space with, you know, professional sound and professional video production. So that's cool. Robert says, multi-talented, ergo good role players. Can I live in the Jam Lab? I don't know. I would live there. It's pretty dope. They have like a cool lounge. Like it's the back patio is like this private like Zen garden patio. It's amazing. So hopefully, in addition to the actual main live stream, I'll do some behind the scenes streams like this for you guys just to show you kind of what the setup is for the Jam Lab and give you a little tour. So let's see. Yes, Scott says bring extra cables. Paddle says tape. Yep, we always bring lots of gaff tape. 25 Votbergia. Hey there. James, what's up, James Woodwright? Love this stream. Love you guys. Let's see where we're at. Brittany. Yeah, I will definitely post where we're going to be, guys, for sure. James, I like your idea about using coins. And actually, there are quite a few companies that make coins for your role-playing game stuff. Some of them are like legit stamped metal coins. They're a little more costly. I have a bunch of like cheap party kids pirate coins and stuff that I've used sometimes in games. Things like that are kind of cool for gaming. They add a little, using props or coins, that kind of stuff. Always adds a little bit of extra something. You know, if you talk about a map and then you actually like pull out this map and it's cool, or like a scroll, those kind of things are fun things that D&Ds can do to bring a little bit of craftiness into the game and add some props and some flavor. So yeah, I'm always down with doing that kind of stuff. Let's see. Who else is here? Wizards. Yeah, Wizards sponsor Bill. That'd be cool, James. Yes, Jim. Yes. It'd be amazing if you could have Kate Welsh as an official WotC celebrity guest player. Yes. That would be cool. So, speaking of celebrity guests, you know, you guys know, or maybe you don't, but we're going to be the official video crew once again for Gen Con. So Gen Con 2019, we will be in Indianapolis. We will be the official crew for Gen Con 2019's live streams in not one room, but two. So there's the panel room, which is where they have like vendors come and show off like their newest games, and they do gameplays of them. And then there's the big streaming room with a live audience, which is where all the big celebrity streamers are. So we will be there. A bunch of the kids are going to be there. So if you're going to be at Gen Con, make sure you stop by and say hi to us. I love meeting people in person. So, and introduce yourself, because I don't always remember who people are. But if you walked up and, you know, said, hey, I'm one of the fans on YouTube, and I say, what's your name? You could tell me your real name, but also tell me your handle, because that way I'll know who you are. So yeah, Gen Con's going to be pretty exciting. We will be working with all the celebrities, basically. Like all the famous people go to Gen Con. So it will be pretty cool. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to play in a game with some famous people. That might be kind of cool too. So, hey Justin and Wright, welcome my friend. You've been watching since season 1. First time I made it to the live show. Well, I'm glad you can make it, Justin. That's cool. I love having you guys in the chat, and Feedback Friday is a great way to connect with you guys and have you ask questions or just share with you guys what's going on. Caleb says, are there any alumni from your classes that have made it to the movie production teams? Yes, I'm fortunate to have a pretty decent spread of alumni. So I've been here for 12 years teaching, and I have a few former students in the Chicago area that work in the industry. I have some students out in California who work in the industry, so it's kind of nice, and I do keep in touch with them, and sometimes I'm able to reunite with them. So this past April, when we went to the National Association of Broadcasters conference in Las Vegas, we had like a big family reunion. We met up with a bunch of alumni from all these different years. So it was really cool for the current students to meet some of those students who were just like them who now work in the industry. And that's why I keep connected with as many of my students as I can, so that they could build a network. And, you know, especially in media or the creative industry, in film, television, music, it's very important to know people who can help you out or be a mentor. So, yeah, I definitely try to nurture that relationship. But that's a great question, Caleb. Hey Martin, what's up, my friend? Good to see you here. Glad you could tune in. This must be a good time of the day for you guys. Maybe Feedback Friday should be at this time of day, because we got a lot of you guys that are able to tune in. So I'm happy that this worked out for you guys. Yes, as Nicholas points out, don't forget to like this video, like the stream, leave comments after the stream. That's awesome. Always appreciated. Scott says, I saw this cool thing where the DM got these little potion bottles for healing potions and put the number of D4 in the appropriate to the strength of their potion. That's a cool idea. Those are good props, and those would be cheap to make. You can go to like a craft store and buy little potion bottles with cork stoppers, and you know, put in cherry 7-Up for healing potions and Mountain Dew for something else. You know, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Eric asks, in your game world, do you have a hell like D&D's new adventure? I do. It's a little hard to explain, and it's full of a lot of spoilers, so I'm not going to explain it. But I will say that, yes, there is a place like hell where people from that sort of thing would come from. Demons, devils, that kind of stuff. But maybe unlike D&D, it's not on another plane. It's actually integrated into the planet. So remember that my planet in the original world of Cacapulan is about the size of Jupiter. It's a very large planet. So there's actually a continent that is the equivalent of hell. How that works, I don't want to go into because it would kind of be spoilers. But someday when it's published, you will know it. Nicholas says, sorry, Bill, but as a serf of Cali, I'm not allowed to leave the state. No, I feel you. California has really high taxes, and I know a lot of people there. So, but it's a beautiful place to live. What can you say? You know, everything's a give and take. Brittany says, if I would ever be able to make it to you, you would know my name right off the bat. Yeah, same with me. I'm Bill Allan. This is my real name. Robert says networking is everything when you need to get started in any business. Yes, absolutely true. My cornerstones that I tell my students are always be the first one there and the last one to leave. If anyone else is working, you should be working too. And be cool to everybody that you work with. Don't be a dick. It's pretty simple rules. What's up, James? UK. Oh, I see. You're in the UK and it's 1918 there. Yeah, so you're 7-8 hours ahead of us. So see, that works out pretty well. It's evening. You can unwind and have a drink. I, on the other hand, have 10 more hours of work to go, so I won't be drinking anything except maybe Coke Zero. Let's see. Bill's hell is called detention. That is good, Scott Marish. I might integrate detention into a small town. Maybe that's what they call their jail. Hey, top 10 Tex. Good to see you on the stream, Tex. So it's like Hades from Greek mythology, a little bit. Tex, you're pretty close. The hell in my world is a little more integrated into the world. It's a physical location. It's not extra planar. You can actually go there. But it's also a little bit like Hotel California. You could check in, but you can't necessarily check out. That is a spoiler, actually. I just gave out a huge spoiler. So, is it like Mystara, the known world? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that world, so I cannot answer that. Justin says, is there going to be a 20K celebration? You bet your ass, Justin. Not only is there going to be a celebration of 20K, but I hope to be able to celebrate 20K live with prizes and giveaways. And I'm not going to use Gleam or anything, and you don't have to subscribe or anything. So I will let all of you dedicated friends know when that 20K live stream celebration happens, and you can celebrate with us, and I will be giving away things to all of you all. Let's see. Nicholas, Brittany says, maybe detention is how you start the next campaign where the kids use their IRL personas. Ooh, maybe. Nerd Garage, good afternoon to you, my friend. Alan Easton, welcome. Column says 20K celebration with a 29-pound giveaway. Yeah, maybe to cover the exchange rate. That's a good idea. Yes, so Top 10 Text points out that there was a stairway leading to Hades. It's like an even worse Underdark. Yes, sort of. Except my hell is above ground. It's just a continent. But I'm not going to tell you any more about it, so keep guessing. All right, so I think I'm caught up in the chat. So, all of you faithful folks who are here, let me tell you some extremely good news. We are 2 hours deep into exporting Season 3, Episode 21. Oh, wow. Mr. Glick just donated $10. Oh, my God. Thank you, man. That's so awesome. Welcome. Thank you. That's so cool. Glick, guess what? You have the distinct honor of being the first person to ever throw bones this way. So, congratulations. I can send you a pack of stickers and a heartfelt note. So yeah, I'm excited to tell you guys that the season finale is amazing. I don't want to overhype it, but it is a very long episode. It's like an hour and 40 something minutes, and it is absolutely amazing. So I'm very excited for you guys to see it. But there's no way it's going to export today, and we have that concert. So unfortunately, it's not going to be out today. Best case scenario is I will get it done and uploaded for you guys tomorrow, so you can enjoy it this weekend. But I will say that I was extremely proud of the players. They went completely in different directions than I thought they would go, and it was all amazing. So Season 3, Episode 21, the season finale drops this weekend, and it is going to be amazing. Yeah, 21 episodes. Season 3 has the record for the most episodes.
Seriously, I thought it was from like 8.
No, it's incredible. So Yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, the summer sessions are going to be mind blowing. There's so many different factions and groups that will be playing in summer sessions. My hope is that we will have 2 episodes a week. Now that's a bold statement, but
It's a very bold statement.
but when you think about it, here's why. We have 11 people who are eligible to play D&D this summer. And that 11 also doesn't include return college students. So Sean and Anna, who played Willie and Trixie, they're back. Matt, who played Maximilian in season 2, he's back. Heather. So there's like all these people who want to play. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to just play like twice a week and just crank out episodes. Justin asks a very important question. How many students are carrying over to the next season? I know that a lot of people, yeah. So James, Carl's coming back. That's right.
And to find out who else is coming back, you have to wait for next time.
No, I'm not being secretive. I honestly can say this. Basically everybody, with a few exceptions from season 2 and season 3, want to play this summer. So we should have a lot of summer sessions games. The storyline should continue pretty smoothly between all these different groups. But I have no idea yet who's going to be in season 4. Season 4 won't start until the fall. That's going to be like September. So summer sessions should be June, July, and August. And then there will be a small break before school starts. And then we'll resume with season 4. So
You could have the class kids over summer workloads.
yeah, I'm going to have them work a lot of them, hopefully. So yeah, great questions. Let's see. By the way, have you heard of the show Bleach? I haven't, but it sounds cool. Oh yeah, Tex just pointed out leveling up characters. So we're gonna have a short episode that just goes over, or maybe a couple, because it's hard to get everybody together. So we might have a couple episodes going through the process of leveling up the characters, because they have definitely leveled. So basically everybody should be level 5 now. So you guys will be able to see that process. I might do it individually, or I might do it in like small groups of 2 or 3 people, where we just record the whole thing and go through it. So yes, Scott, it's going to be a great summer for D&D. Like unless I get hit by a truck, then we're just screwed, and Beecher's going to have to take over everything. So, but to be quite honest, you guys, I'm telling you, I don't want to spoil anything for the season finale, but I will tell you this. Sometimes when you're a DM, you plan out things, and you even think ahead of like variations of what could go with that plan. What happened in the season finale is not at all in any way, shape, or form one of the various threads of plans that I had expected. But it still turned out awesome. You guys will be proud of these players. They came together. It was, something happened. It's magic. I can't even wait. Like, I want to tell you so bad that it's killing me, but I can't. So, unfortunately, I don't want to spoil things for you. So, no, they did not poison a reeve, Tex. They did not. There was no murder hobo activity. No. I wouldn't say it's murder hobo, but it was nothing like that. I will definitely check out. This show, the Hollows, all that stuff. That sounds awesome.
Hey.
What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm in the middle of a live stream right quick, so I'll have to talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Listen, stop by Sunday.
Okay.
There'll be a cookout
Okay.
after the service.
Late or early?
Later. After
Okay.
the service.
Let me see if I can swing that, because I know we got a You know what? In fact, I'm gonna tell you right now, I
You
can't.
make it.
My niece, the one that just is coming,
Yeah.
she's her graduation party. We're going out for brunch. That's why.
Gotcha. Okay. Just thought I'd
But
let you know.
but thank you.
I'll look for you next time.
Okay.
Take care.
Yep.
All right, man. That was just a good friend of mine stopping in to say hello. Yeah, I know. I'm missing out on a cookout, but my niece's graduation party on Sunday, so that's what happens sometimes. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Beecher, so also in addition to the summer sessions, Beecher's friends are coming back to continue Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So that's another thing. On top of that, hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things with Crafty Thursday. And you guys remember Heather from season 2? So Heather and Skyla want to come in and do terrain stuff and mini stuff. So you guys will see the girls back for Crafty Thursdays, which should be live streamed. Hopefully, if we could get the scheduling done right. So that'll also be another thing. So man, we are going to have a crazy amount of content this summer. And, you know, I just want to say, my patrons, wait, what? Mr. Glick Click just threw in another 20? What? Dude, thank you so much. What I was just going to say is your support, all of you guys, is what's making this possible. We are, you know, the channel is all based on whether or not the students are available and whether or not, you know, you guys are supporting things. I've been producing additional content thanks to the support of my patrons. So once a week, I release a Wisdom Wednesday episode, which is where I kind of go into a topic, or recently we started a new series about building a town for your D&D campaigns. And I'm making it collaborative so that the patrons can actually contribute to the construction of this town. What I'm hoping to be able to do is, through this series, create this entire town in this region and NPCs for it and all that stuff, and then actually have that be the beginning of season 4. So the town that we're creating together, me and the patrons, are actually going to be the setting for season 4. So it's going to be dope. But the reason why I mention that is because any of you can join this process. All you have to do is do the $1 a month tier, and you're in. If you can afford to do that more than that, then great. If $1 is all you can do, then awesome. And if you can't join us on Patreon, that's totally fine, because I appreciate all of you guys literally just for showing up. Just supporting, watching the videos, you know, liking, subscribing, spreading the word. That doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to me. So you guys are the reason why we're doing this, man. And that's, you know, you've changed a whole, there's a whole dynamic now of the past 2 years of my students who are learning about the awesomeness of tabletop role-playing games, who are exploring creativity, who are writing ideas and doing music and crafting now. And they wouldn't have done that. So this entire channel, you know, sometimes I think about like renaming it so it's not Bill Allen World, and I just think of renaming it to D&D with high school students. But it's more than that, because now we're doing more than just D&D with high school students. And I can't really think of a good name, and that was the whole reason why I came up with Bill Allen World, is just to have a place to put all the things that I like. So we are what we are. In case you haven't noticed, under every video now is also a merchandise tab. So if you're flush with cash and you want to buy t-shirts, that's cool. I personally am looking forward to the day when somebody posts something on Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook of them wearing one of our shirts. That is like one of my secret, you know, things that I totally love, you know, about that. So, I gotta get caught up. Glick Click, thank you again, man. You were awesome. You guys supporting this channel means everything, and I mean what I say, and I'm gonna say it again one more time. At whatever level you can support, whether it's Patreon or just showing up and watching the videos, that is awesome and is truly appreciated from the bottom of my big heart. So thank you guys. Let's see. Robert says, remember to always look on the bright side of life, as some very talented comedians of the British TV saying. Yes. Yes. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is among many of my favorites. What is your name? What is your quest? What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow? European or African? What? I don't... That's a little nerd moment for you guys. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Good things happen to good people. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I'm always looking to improve, personally and professionally. So, like I said, doing all this stuff with the students is just another way for my students to learn more about video production. and it's opened up many opportunities. You know, like us being able to do Gen Con and GaryCon as like the official video crew has been amazing. Like no other high schools do that. I'll never forget when we were setting up for one of the celebrity live streams at GaryCon, and this was celebrity, dude. Matthew Mercer, Luke Gygax, Joe Manganiello, Beast. Luke Gygax is one of his best friends. Like legends were gaming in this, right? And they were like shocked when I told them that these were high school kids, because the students conducted themselves like pros. Like they're setting up the mics and doing the mic checks, adjusting the cameras and the lights, and like these celebrities could not get over how pro my students were. So, and that was like one of those proud dad moments where I was like so happy and so proud of my kids for just knocking it down, you know. So I'm just gushing over my students and how proud I am of all of them. But let's see. Tex says, how much do I have to pledge to get them to fight a beholder? You know what? That's possible, because if summer sessions, if they like on average, if they got a level every month, by August they could be high enough level to be taking on things like beholders. And also, do I want to say this? All right, so possible spoilers. Depending on where the party goes and who splits off with who, they could be going to some very dangerous, like higher level areas. But that kind of depends on what group, what happens. So I don't want to ruin the finale, but I'm just going to say that there's a possibility of a splintering, if you will. Yeah, Brittany's like, I want to see them fight a Tarrasque. No, that's many seasons away.
What's a Tarrasque?
A Tarrasque is probably the most unkillable, massive creature that you can not easily damage, and also it constantly regenerates.
So I can't kill it?
It's like trying to kill, imagine Godzilla. That's a Tarrasque.
Can me and everyone else kill it together?
No.
Come on.
All right,
Can be a really stupid Tarrasque?
In my highest level campaign in 5th edition ever, we were level 17. We incapacitated a Tarrasque, but we didn't even kill it.
Why not?
We killed it long enough to harvest its gizzard, and then we got out of there.
So
Tarrasques are to be feared.
what does it look like?
Like Godzilla. It's a massive, if you took a dragon and a dinosaur and made it impossible to kill, that's a Tarrasque. All right, good questions here from you guys. I want to answer these, but then we're also going to be heading out to go set up for the concert. So let me get back to the chat. So Justin says, do you think the younger generation's coming back to tabletop games because of lack of face-to-face interaction in today's society? I sure hope so. I think that's big, all right? And I'm a screen guy. I mean, my job is working on video, so I love screens. And I love playing video games. I never have time to do it. But I definitely think that the value of tabletop role-playing games is getting people together, right? This is a primal thing within us. It harkens back to the, cavemen days of sitting around a fire and telling stories. It's oral tradition, but it's making stories. I mean, it's really, there's nothing quite like it. Not even in like massively multiplayer online games. There's nothing quite like being around a table with people and creating epic stories. And that face-to-face thing is absolutely awesome. It's one of the reasons why I consider myself an evangelist for tabletop role-playing games, because it's important for people to get together with other humans. We need it. We need social interaction. Even the most introverted people, even people with social anxiety. DoD Spec Ops is in the house.
No, really? Hey, DoD.
Oh man, I'm glad you just showed up. You're live, bro. You're live. All right, let me hit up these questions, and then I got one more thing to show you all before I close this out. James says, what do you do with alignments? Make everyone true neutral and play as just as necessary. So I don't assign alignments, and I haven't done alignments in all of these seasons yet. because I'm letting them play their characters and letting them, by their actions, define their alignment. So I haven't played with alignment in any of these games so far. Now, do I think that alignment can be useful? Yes. In fact, I made a video on the channel about alignment, so you should go watch it. But alignment can be a great way to guide a person for how to roleplay their character consistently, but it should never be like a thing that locks a person into actions. It's a guide. I think of it more as guidelines instead of laws. Make sense? And now for completed something. The main castle the French soldiers were on top of at the end of the movie is a short drive from me, and you didn't go to it when you were in Scotland last year? I don't know, did I? So I was in Edinburgh, so I'm not sure which castle it is, because there are a lot of castles in Scotland, dude. We were in Edinburgh last summer, so maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know if that's the same castle. I took a lot of pictures, though. Top 10 text. Do you need a sponsor for that? For the Beholder, yeah. Brittany says that the Trask is worse than Godzilla. I would agree.
Then let's fight Godzilla. 'Cause I want something up.
Robert points out that the Tarask's strength depends on the addition and the creativity of the players. Or I don't know if that's about the Tarask or the alignment thing. Andy says, you should be proud of them, Bill. They're a credit to you as a teacher. Welcome, Andy. Good to see you again, my friend. Andy, you've been incredibly supportive, and I appreciate that comment. All the students that are really tight-knit from this year, you guys have really, they've bonded. Like, that's one of the reasons why we're doing Jam Fest tonight, because everything clicked. Like, all these students have worked together on so many different things, like sports and music and the D&D shows and all that stuff. So it's pretty amazing. And Jake's been in on all that stuff, and they're really tight. So yeah, it's been a great year, and they've done a good job of mentoring. So some of the younger kids that you guys will see next year have been kind of coming through the ranks and learning from them too. So Beecher's group might run into Xanathar if they go in the right place. Yes. So Beecher's got, if he runs Waterdeep Dragon Heist, we'll see how long that goes and how disrupted my stream. Anyway, so I'm going to say thank you to all of you guys. Mr. Glick Click lives vicariously watching others play. I'm not at a place where I can play easily in person. Online is not the same. Yes, and I feel you. I went through a drought, a long period of time where I wasn't able to find a group of people to play. All I will say is keep your hopes up, or if you get the urge to play, you'd be surprised at how many people are in the same position as you that want to play but just can't find the right group. So sometimes it means putting up a flyer at your local library, bookstore, game store, comic book store, and just connecting with randoms, or using meetup.com or Facebook groups to find people to play with in your area. It is definitely challenging, but sometimes that's the way to do it. Yes, so Nicholas, Mr. Glick Click, DoD Spec Ops, I'm seeing you guys, I feel you. We are running out of time though. So I wanted to show you guys something. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but it doesn't spoil the storyline of Season 3's finale, but it was shown in Season 3. So I want to show you guys something. Bring me.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the episode, of episode 21, Beecher says that he tells me that he's got something that he needs to show me. So he pulls out these.
Bring me.
So these were, Beecher and the kids wanted to do something special for me. So they wanted to get minis. And then they secretly contacted DoD Spec Ops to paint them. Now we're using my crappy cell phone camera, but as you could see, it's still pretty damn amazing. So DoD, once again, you've outdone yourself. You know that I love you, and you're a brother, and I just can't even believe that you pulled this together. So that was the Bannerman, and then this amazing piece of work is me. They made a me. They made a Bill.
It looks exactly
I wish
like
it would
you.
focus. Why won't it focus, Dave?
Is he bald?
Yeah, he's bald.
No way.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Bill. Tell me that's not Bill.
Oh my god.
That's me.
He's even got the beard.
I mean, it's me, dude. It's so me. I got a little gut there. I got a
The gun.
powerful magical book. I mean, I'm bald.
Do you love
This
it?
is actually better than I dress, but I absolutely love it. It makes my world. So
Thank you, DoD.
thank you to the kids for coming up with this cool idea, and thank you to DoD for painting it and turning around. The timing was perfect.
Look how
So-
cool this is.
You guys will, don't do that, dude. I almost had a heart attack. You guys will see
I dropped a screw.
my
so-
actual initial reaction to the surprise, because I had no idea. I had no idea what Beecher was like. Oh, I need to make an announcement. I was like, all right. But I mean, honestly, man, it just I was blown away. I was like a kid in the candy store. So maybe
We should make Dave.
This is Dave.
we're gonna have to do
that's
Carafa
Dave?
next.
This is Dave. For
No,
the
that's
moment.
a Bannerman.
No,
We have
this
to
is
do a
Dave.
real Carafa. Carafa's should be like a Goliath. So
It could be Giraffe's brother.
No, don't
Yeah.
even make him like a character. Just make him just how he looks.
yeah.
Just make him standing there to teach
No, Beecher's not here right now. He's coming later for Jam Fest. So it's just me and Jake and Carafa and Albert and Ryan. So DoD brother, thank you so much. You know, we talked last night, but you guys will see my reaction because Beecher did this live when we were filming episode 21. So I lost my gourd, man. I was like on the verge of tears. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, this awesome episode of Feedback Friday has to come to a close, you guys, because we got to load all this equipment in Carafa's van. And we have to load up and then go to the Jam Lab and handle this business and set up for the concert. So I will post on all my social media where we're going to be streaming this concert tonight. So you guys will know where to tune in. It's going to be from 5 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I will post that on all the social media. Hopefully you guys get a chance to tune into the live stream. It's going to look and sound amazing. So Glick, thank you so much, Glick, for hooking us up. Appreciate the love. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoy the season finale.